Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube. So you can watch at home or on the go. Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Hi, I'm Sarah Davies and I'm the founder of Crafters Companion. Also, one of my hobbies that I do in my spare time is a little bit of investing in other businesses, so you might recognise me as one of the dragons on Dragon's Den. I started Crafters Companion back in my university bedroom when I was just turned 21, and we design and develop and bring to market products for the papercraft community. So everyone who's into card making, I'd like to think that we are at the cutting edge of all the latest trends, the fabulous designs are out there, and we are researching the market, making the products that customers really want and need, and then bringing them to market, not here in the UK, but all over the world. So for me, Hobbymaker is so different to any other craft shopping channel I've ever worked with from anywhere in the world. The fact that you can do the falling price auctions, the fact that you can have the fixed price shipping for the day, the fact that all of your call centres are based here in the UK and you can offer an elevated customer experience is really all the things that really I know matter to our customers. So for you to be able to offer all of this and give me a platform as a manufacturer of amazing craft products to bring them to the UK market, I just feel like it's a match made in heaven.
Hello. Well, this is lovely.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, morning, I don't know about good.
Well, we've both put our lippy on,
Yeah.
so we are quite ready,
Yeah.
although we are realising it's going around our coffee and
Yeah,
tea
it's
cups.
like, yeah, there's more on the cup than there is on me.
I know. I suddenly feel a little bit like my nan. Like, that was always my nan. It didn't matter what time of the day it was. She'd have her
Yeah,
lippy
have a
on.
lippy
And,
on.
yeah, and it would always be on the cup. And now I'm like, I've made it. I've become like my nan, which is lovely. So, anyway, I'm Sherilyn Lavery. This is obviously Pauline Wheeler, who I'm sure you have met before. It's our first time doing Wake Up Hobbymaker.
Maybe the last.
Maybe, you know, after our very early start.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yes. We didn't sleep the best. We were saying that both of us, I think, laid there really kind of excited about the show, but also thinking, alarm's not going to go off.
In fact, if we get too comfy on these, we might just drift off. So send some messages.
Yes,
keep
please
us
do.
going.
Yeah, it's very interactive at this time of the day. So do send in messages. Anything you want to ask Pauline as well, take advantage of that, because this is the time to do it, really, isn't it?
It is.
If not, she'll be wrapped up in this little blanket that I've got next to me.
I'm thinking it quite matches. I could,
It does.
Yes,
It does.
Easily.
Exactly. Well, after the
with that
show,
on.
you can have a little lay down.
Yes.
Fine. So can you tell, I mean, I know loads of people are going to know all about you, but can you speak a little bit about yourself, how obviously you got into crafting?
Oh, crikey. Well, many moons ago, when my daughter, you see, it didn't even start with paper crafting
Oh,
at
really?
first.
Okay.
It started when my daughter was 1.
Yeah.
And I decided I wanted to make a birthday cake.
Yes.
So I went out searching. Mm-hmm. Her name's Victoria.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, Victoria Plum, I'll make that. Couldn't find it. Did strawberry shortcake and adapted it.
Ah, okay.
So it started off with a bit of cake making.
Amazing, right.
And then when she was 8, I went to work for Mind, the mental health charity.
Yeah.
And I was within a day centre, helping people take them out of themselves, you know, find crafts and things to do. So I was always looking for something different.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of them will know this because it's a well-travelled story, but we have new people who have no idea.
Yeah.
So I was in the local shops, and there was an art shop.
Yeah.
And as I passed the window, there was this wooden block with an image on it and a rubber and an ink pad. And I thought, well, that looks interesting. Yeah. Went in and found out what it was. Thought, we'll have a go at that. So I purchased the stamp and the ink pad, and 3 weeks later, the ink was still wet. So I thought, there's something wrong here. So I went back, and they said, oh, that ink pad, you need this and this. And this happened to be embossing powder and a heat gun.
Wow, okay.
And the rest is history. And to this day, I still love rubber stamping and heat embossing.
Do you have like a favourite medium, or do you enjoy sort of everything?
Well, I do. You see, because I've been in this game a long time now. Actually on TV 7 years, but teaching and tutoring and doing workshops and that for many years. So I have a love of all things papercraft.
Yes, yeah.
I have a huge love of mixed media. But I'm now quilting as well.
Oh, cool.
Not hand sewing, don't give me hand sewing.
Okay, not
but machine quilting, I love it, absolutely love it. So I dabble with lots of things. I've taught, but I think the majority of my teaching would be mixed media.
Yes, yeah. But I think that's what's so lovely for so many people. You know, you can get involved in one thing in the craft industry, and then you can kind of move to another.
Well, what it is as well, because it's sort of waned off a little bit, but I did a lot of teaching scrapbooking.
Oh, amazing.
But my love of stamping, I would always bring in to my scrapbooking. So when I was teaching, there'd got to be a scrapbooking page with stamping on it.
And how did you get to start actually demoing for Hunky Dory?
Oh, crikey. Well, I was working and teaching and designing for a local craft shop.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other story. And one of their suppliers asked me if I would do some demonstrating for them.
Okay.
And one of the stores that I went to was Hunky Dory's store, which is very sad, recently closed.
Okay.
A huge place. So off I went, and I used to go there regularly and do all kinds of, you know, teaching, scrapbooking and all sorts, and demonstrating in the shop. And one day, I was at, can Anne-Marie see you? She wants to have a little word with you.
Okay.
And she said, we'd love you to join our TV presentation team.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you sure?
Really? Can I?
You've got the right person.
Did you really feel like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's quite an honour, isn't it? Somebody like Anne-Marie coming and you know, saying that directly and getting that message to you.
Because I'm the one who goes, you know, they put the thing on the what's it, you know, and I
You're so brilliant.
I am so. It's like I say it as it is. If I forget it, it's like fill in the missing gaps for me, because it's like, and sometimes there's that much going on in your head.
Yeah.
It's like, I know what I want, but it's like just explaining. So I thought, she surely can't. There's something wrong somewhere. Yeah. And that was 7 years ago.
Oh, wow. Gosh, and it's suddenly,
and I
gone.
love it so much. And being here, because I've travelled.
Oh, I mean, you're enjoying the closer commute.
Now, this is like, it's so close to home, I'm putting my bed in.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean, like we were talking the other day when we were on the show, obviously the afternoon show, and I was like, you do a lot of shows, and you were like, I mean, I just say yes, I just love it, so I'm just...
I know, it's like I've got to learn the word no.
Please
I am allowed, but it's like, oh, go on then. Why not?
Why not? I'll be in yesterday on the afternoons, I'll be here this morning.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of me this next 2 weeks. So.
You pretty much did a takeover day without knowing you were going to yesterday.
It made me laugh yesterday when Jason, Burton Gertz Jason said, do they know it's your studio?
We should, you know what we should do is just put like a little name tag above the studio, the Wheeler Studio. Something like
absolutely.
that. You know, Studio 2.
I've got. I mean, they've even named the plinth. You know, where us shorter people.
Yeah.
Have to stand on because the counters here are so high. Auntie Pauline's plinth.
Auntie Pauline's plinth. The thing is, we need 2 when it's me and you because there's only 1, so it's okay when other people
I'm happy with you. We're all on one level.
We just need to stand on that block together, though, don't we? And then we'll be
Yesterday there was Ruth and Jason. And then me, it was like, it looked so
Hello.
funny. Hey, I'm here.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
see me over the counter.
Brilliant. And we were talking obviously just before the show as well. I mean, you've got a special little treat on your arm, haven't you, under your dressing gown?
Oh my word, yes. Do you know what? I've never had a tattoo, never wanted a tattoo. I still don't want a tattoo. But when you've got a granddaughter who turns 5, and you've got to join the Princess Club, you've then on your arm. So if this comes off because it's really warm in here, and you see anything on my arm, it's not permanent, but it's not coming off.
It's so cute. I was like, you're a real princess
I'm
now?
a real princess now. I have a princess tattoo.
Oh, I absolutely love it. I really do. Do you want to do some quick fire questions if I can get my words out? Yeah.
Let me have a gulp.
Go on, have a sip. I'm gonna give you some. I've not had cards like this for quite a while, you know. Ooh. I know, this is nice.
You look very professional.
I do, don't I? I'm very
Should be
proud.
on breakfast TV.
Apart from the pyjamas.
The pyjamas are lovely.
Do you know what? I've done a lot of things in my life. My first actual job, I was an actor in the past, and my first job out of drama school was back in the day, I was a lot younger, was Special K, and it was a shoot for Special K, you know, the red swimwear on Millennium Bridge, freezing, it was raining. So I've done all of these things, but I have never quite rocked up in my PJs in anything, so it's a new experience.
Well, no, to be honest, I can be, because this is the second time I've appeared on TV.
Your experience then. That's why you've got the shoes to match, because I've got trainers on.
You've got to have a little sparkle in your life, so whatever time of day.
Right, okay, here we go. Some quick fire questions. All right, ready?
Okay.
We'll go. Okay, tea or coffee?
Oh, tea.
Morning or night person?
Morning.
Would you rather go out, stay in?
Oh, I'm on the border.
On the
there.
cusp.
Yeah,
Bit of
depends
both.
where we're going.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, stay in.
Fruit or veg?
Fruit.
Favourite book?
At the moment, it's all craft books.
Okay, yeah, and there's a lot. You can't really pick one, can you? Have you got a hidden talent?
I used to have horses, and I used to have a driving pony.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I like that. What advice would you give to your...
Is that a talent?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't do that, so yeah, definitely. Well, you saw my talent, haven't you, on the VT,
Yes.
where I say juggling and I basically cannot juggle in that and just drop them all. So anything's a talent when I have none. What advice would you give to your 18-year-old self, if you could look back?
Give it a go.
Everything.
Give it a go.
Mm-hmm. Have you got a happy place?
Yes.
Go on.
I have.
Yes.
It's the most unusual because it's in Ilfracombe.
Oh,
The tunnel beaches in Ilfracombe.
Yes.
Where when the sea goes out, it leaves a tidal pool. And I sat on there, it's a pebble beach, it's nothing outstanding, but I felt so much at peace there.
Oh, honestly.
It was lovely.
Ilfracombe is just incredible, isn't it?
Or as we're commonly known by when we used to go on girls' weekends, Ilfracombe.
Ilfracombe, I like that even more.
Ilfracombe.
Yeah, I totally get that. Do you have any fears?
Yes, I used to. Going under a tunnel with a train going over, I couldn't do it. I used to pull up my horses so I didn't go under. But when I didn't have the horses and I learned to drive, you can't just pull up your car.
No.
So I had to get over that fear. And the other one is water.
Water? You don't swim?
I don't swim. I fell in a boating lake when I was young.
Oh, gosh.
And I can't swim. I have a fear. I can't go in the shower face forward.
Really?
I have to go backwards.
Oh, so just generally?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. But no wonder, that'd be terrifying.
I can't go in a pool or anything if kids are splashing around. It's like, go home. Leave me alone.
You don't want to come near my little boy. He's the one jumping and it's like, go away. Come on, Bowie, move.
Who's brought these kids here? Go away.
They are ruining my experience here.
Yeah.
It is funny what actually sort of it happens to you, isn't it, when something happens when you're younger?
And I can't trust anybody to teach me or hold me. I always think, no, they'll let go.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah, water.
Yeah.
So got over the bridges.
Yeah, you've done one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and water's
maybe
not. At least you still wash. At least you're still clean. You know, that's the best thing about it.
You wouldn't think so with this tattoo still on, this transfer.
Honestly, I think you need to keep that, to be honest. And they do really. You almost need the scourer from the kitchen to get those off. That's the only way you can get them off.
That's my next bit then.
You'll be home tonight. Like,
Yeah.
Have you got like a favourite project that you've ever made, or do you sort of find that every piece you do, you
gosh,
love?
yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah.
Because yes, you love something that you do at the time, and then you go and make something else, and you think,
This.
yeah. So I have lots of those.
Yeah. Let's go as well. One last question, right? Because I can see here, obviously, I always love your nails. You've got your lippy on. Which one would you choose if you could only do one? Lipstick or nails?
I would always say lipstick, but no, nails now.
Nails, yeah.
Because you see more of my nails than you do my lips.
True. It's always the close-up of the card.
Yeah. Always hands, do the hand shots. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you, obviously, you've explained how you got into crafting, into working with Hunky Dory and everything like that. When you were younger, was there something that you wanted to do, just as the very
Work with
question?
horses.
It was working with horses.
Yeah, so I did start when I was still at school, helping out at local stables, and it just went on from there.
I just love that.
Yeah, but then I did have all my own horses and that, but then kids, life gets in the way.
Yeah.
And it's like,
true,
okay,
isn't it? Yeah.
A lot of people can do that, but it wasn't to be for me. So
Yeah.
But then I learned to drive and got a car.
Ah, okay.
So the transition was a good one.
Moved into that, yeah. It is a tricky one. I remember before having Bowie, and I was like, I honestly believed you could do everything pre-having him, and I was like, you can have the career you want, you can be the mum you want.
Absolutely.
It's hard. You can't, can you?
It's
you
very
do have,
difficult.
And I have found since you have to make adjustments, because to do everything you want, there isn't the hours in the day, and you do have to just make it sort of the best you can to fit what you can in, and eventually the path leads in the right way, and that's why we're here today.
I mean, who thought I'd be doing this?
I know, and I'm so glad you are. I really am. It's been wonderful working with you, and it's lovely to have. I did say to Ruth yesterday when you were like, "Are we PJing it up?" and I was like, I'm so glad you're on my first early morning show as well. So, okay, shall we talk about the early bird special that you've got?
Oh yeah,
it's brand new, isn't it, today?
It is lovely,
and this is something that you need, really. It's an everyday essential.
Yeah, well, do you know what? Because it can be used in so many different ways.
Yeah,
So I can use it, we're saying I can use it.
Yep.
It's like washi tape, low-tack tape.
Yes.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls
Yep,
there.
5 rolls, yeah.
So starting with a little fine one and going on to the really big.
Yeah, so right from
monkeys.
5 up to 40 mil.
Yeah. So if you need to stick your die in place, you can use that. If you want to mask off some areas for stamping, you can use that.
So there's so much you can do
but
with
what I love as well
Yeah.
is to make a kind of a grid on card and then ink all over, remove it,
Ah, yes, yeah.
and then you've got those blank areas.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Should we do an early bird special on it? Let's do it, okay? Because we're going to do a
Let's do
one-off
it.
price tag today. Early bird special on your low-tack tape coming up next. Okay, it's nice to bring this still with our cuppa and our coffee in our hands, and it is going to be an amazing, amazing deal for you today. I mean, as you were saying there, this is something that you will use for so many different things. You will use it every day as well, really, when you're crafting.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that obviously you've got right from the 5mm, 10mm, 20mm, 30mm, and 40mm. And there's 10 metres on each as well.
Yeah. The thing is, it's so pretty anyway that
Isn't
you can
it?
even use it as an accent on your cards if
Definitely,
you want
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, perhaps not the one with hunky dory written all across it, but the stripes, the dots, and the little fine dotted one
Exactly.
makes a lovely accent on the card.
It's just beautiful, isn't it? It really is. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's the first time I've ever seen us doing it with all of these together in this kind of style as well.
Do you know what I do? You know the lanyards that you have with your passes and things?
Yeah.
Well, I put all mine on a lanyard and clip it.
Okay.
And I clip it to my my kit bag.
Ah, okay.
So it's there.
Brilliant.
So they're all in one place, all together.
Yeah.
So just a little thing, but
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Why would you need all of those different sizes? Why do people use the different ones?
Because some dies are bigger than others, some you want to, you know. But then also when you're stamping or colouring and you want to mask off a larger area, obviously you will go. And what I like to do is put 2 rows with a gap in between. And then stamp in that gap.
Okay.
And then when you take them off, you've just got that area of stamped and that open area. Then you draw a couple of lines and it makes it look perfect.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And I just think, you know, when you look at that variety that we're seeing, you can really see as well, because I think sometimes, you know, when things are covered up and we stand there and we say, oh, well, there's from 5mm, there's up to the 40mm, you can't necessarily always picture it. Whereas this, because it's all in that kind of clear packaging, you can see perfectly, can't you? The different details, you can see the different sizes that we've got. Even look at the tiny little 5 there with the dashes as well. Is it?
Yeah.
Is there a size that you use the most, or?
I would probably use the bigger ones.
Would you? Yeah.
But because it tears so easy, you just tear off little sections and then you can put those.
Of course you can.
Put those on your mat with your die.
Yes,
and your cardstock.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say is that they are low tack. Well, when you're going to remove them, I mean, we'll show you later.
Yeah, definitely.
But when you're going to remove them, pull them back, but keep them low to the card.
Okay.
And then you won't, because some cardstock will tear the top layer off if anything's too sticky. So keep it low and remove it.
Yeah.
But when you're using them and you're putting them through your die machines, you've got a lot of pressure going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
So all of a sudden they become stickier than...
Yes.
So what I would do is just put them onto your clothing first, just to remove some of the tacky. So it's not quite as strong.
Quite as strong, really, really good advice. Now, shall we get this down now? £9.99 is the price tag that we will always sell this at in the future. It is completely brand new today, obviously, to launch your first day on Good Morning Hobby Maker. But today, we are going to do an early bird price tag. Are you ready for this? Because just today, just on this opportunity, taking it from £9.99 to £6.99 on this.
Oh, wow.
I know.
That is a bargain.
I think there's only 100, that is all. So it is until they run out that we've got it at that price. And then after that, they will always be up at £9.99.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I know it is, isn't it? I think as well, because you know how much you use this, it's one of those where people are going to want to buy 3s, 4s, you know, and actually stock up at this sort of price tag as well.
Do you know what I also use it for?
Yeah.
You know when I'm doing my Burton Gertz and my MTF, sometimes when you're waiting for the glue just to go off, perhaps you put in sides on a box or something.
Yeah.
Put a bit of that around the edge, and it helps to hold it in place.
Yeah, and then of course
it easily comes off.
Yeah, and especially because of that ease, it's not kind of going to ruin anything, is it really, that's underneath it or anything like that. So an amazing deal. Thank you for joining us this early. That's why we always like to bring you fabulous deals that we can actually see on these pieces, on these opportunities as well. And it's just all of that different detailing, plus in purple.
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely that they've even thought of doing the different styles. Because, you know, we used to get a purple or we used to go to the local building suppliers and buy the masking tape, which it's not the same. It doesn't work the same. Many have tried, many have failed.
Yes.
But this, it's fit for purpose.
Yeah, isn't it? Absolutely. And as we say, we will be using it throughout the morning, so you will get to see, if you haven't before, exactly how to use it and kind of what different sizes, obviously, Pauline uses. But it's well worth getting involved as quickly as you can with it when we've taken it down to £6.99. Brand new today. As we mentioned, you have got 5mm, 10mm, 20mm, 30mm and 40mm. 5mm, so 5 completely different styles. And it's the fact as well, there's 50 metres in total in this. I mean, it's going to go a real long way.
You don't have to reach for your scissors.
Yeah.
It does tear really easily.
Amazing. Keep on coming through with that. If there's any available at the end of the show, we will re-mention it. But we've got so much to fit in. We've got a nesting dies special. We've got some amazing toppers. We've got curious cats coming up in the next hour. So don't go anywhere, and we will be back with everything. In fact, take a little look on the website and see if you can spot anything, and we'll be back with all of it right after this.
Welcome to our exciting and brand new shopping channel, Hobby Maker, dedicated to crafting. We'll be working with some of the biggest brands in the industry, which means you can look forward to highly skilled crafters, demonstrations and great products at great prices. We'll be bringing you a mix of papercraft, mixed media, resin, candle making and so much more from our expert guests. So let's get crafting with Hobby Maker.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
Hobby Maker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobby Maker.
My name is Anne-Marie and I am the creative manager at Hunky Dory Crafts. Hunky Dory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer, and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as moonstone dies. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
Hobby Maker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Here at Hobby Maker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobby Maker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobby Maker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobby Maker.
Okay, morning. Lovely to be here with you. Sherilyn and Pauline, of course, from Hunky Dory here today. We've got so much that is coming up for you. Now, we are going to do a nesting die special at incredible prices. Special prices today, with it being early in the morning. We've got your adorable scoreable coming up in a few moments' time, but we are going to start first with this amazing Whopper topper. Now, all of these are available in the big bundle. It's always where you get the biggest saving, or you can get them individually. But to let you know, the What a Guy opportunity has completely sold out individually, so the only way to get this one is actually as part of the bigger bundle. What I love about this is the fact that we've got the delightful deco, playful days, gorgeous gardens, and also What a Guy. So
Fabulous mix.
There's something for everybody, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, really.
It's absolutely amazing. Now, we are going to get this straight down to the final price. Now, all of these, of course, are already die cut out as well. So they are foiled that you've got there. 300 GSM that we've got on those as well. And there's 40 of these luxury foiled and die cut topper sheets in each. So two of each design.
It's basically everything you need to put on a card.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So you know, and transportable, storage-wise, you know, you can just pull out the sheet that you want.
Amazing.
So you have everything from some corners, some borders. You have sentiments on there, plus your focal image.
It's just brilliant. And this one, I think, you know, if you do get this one, Father's Day, I'm thinking straight away, it's like a couple of weeks' time, isn't it?
Absolutely perfect. Do you know, one of the biggest questions we do get asked is, what can I make for a men's card?
It's hard though, isn't
male
it?
card. People really struggle with it.
Yeah, definitely. So that was the What a Guy. So if you want that one, that's part of the big bundle that you can see just there. This one, Gorgeous Gardens. I mean, again, I think this is a lovely unisex one that we've got here, because this could be for, you know, Mother's Days, it could be for birthdays, anniversaries.
Yeah, definitely.
With sympathy, anything
You've got
really.
a good all-rounder. And that could, again, that male or female, for anybody who loves gardens.
And some of the colours that actually come out on this, they almost look like they've been hand-painted, don't they?
Yeah.
And I just think the ease as well, when you can see that they're all die-cut already for you, so you can just literally just pop these out. So the work's been done for you.
Now the image you're looking at now would have come from Artist Garden, one of my favourite all-time collections.
It's amazing, that one, isn't it? Beautiful. And then this one, I mean, totally different again. So you can really go through these, find the one that suits the perfect
Well, what it is, it's like, instead of buying lots of different collections, you've got a selection in one pad.
Yes, it's so true, isn't it? Absolutely. It is. It's right there. So that you've, and I mean, the amount you've got, when you think you've got 40 sheets within this, I mean, that's 40 cards that you can make if you use all of it on each card. I mean, obviously you can take bits and you can kind of work through and make even more. Look at this one as well. So this one is your playful days, if you want to get, upside down, sorry.
One of my favourite images, that one, I love it. The colour is so striking, isn't it? There.
Oh, and look at the laughter as well, like even though they're in the rain. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got kind of the different ways as well, so horizontal and vertical that actually come in these also. And as you can see on each page, there's multiple bits to pop out. So from the sort of centrepiece to the borders that you've got there, to the lovely sentiments that we can see with this as well. And today, to get all of these, you are actually looking at $34.99, so $17.49 a month. And that's what...
And also... only half the amount of cupboard space.
Yes,
it's going to take up.
It's true, because they're actually really well put together. So and they're all there when you think about it, that you can keep them all together. You don't have, you know, sometimes when you've die cut everything and all your bits are everywhere, and you're thinking, where's that? Because actually, what I was really looking for is something.
Well, what you can do, you don't even have to pull out the sheet. No, you can just pop out all the elements that you want.
And these are fancy, aren't they? Delightful deco. This.
Do you know? I said yesterday, because we did some decollage.
Yes.
And we did it in the Art Deco. And it is one of our biggest sellers. Anything with Art Deco on it.
Yeah, no surprise at all, because it just adds that extra amount of glamour.
That's what it is. There's something so nostalgic about it.
100%. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean,
that's where the gin bit came in, because it was like that one. I said it was that would be me and Ruth in the gin bar, the speakeasy.
And instead, she thought you were going to the gym.
We're going to the gym, which is not happening, not at all.
I'd love to see you and Ruth at the gym, but you'd be having your gin, and she'd be like, "Oh, we're not going to the gym, Pauline." Yeah, just clap her along. You're like, "I'm your cheerleader." You're doing really, really well. Oh, wow, phenomenal. So all of these are working out at £8.74. Now, they are available individually, which we will put them on individually, £13.99 each normally. Instead today, £8.74. This one you can't get individually, it has completely sold out, so you can only actually get it as part of the bundle. So, I mean, that would be £28 for two, so it's almost like you're buying two in this bundle, 2.5, and getting like one completely free and another half almost for free. That is incredible, isn't it?
It really is. It's such good value for money.
Yeah, it really is. And the fact that you have got this for everybody as well, for every occasion. We will get them on the web individually, so that you can, of course, do that if you want to.
Can I just mention as well, because let's just take this one from here, because the toppers, you see, if we take this one, the majority of dies that we do, we will do a matching shape. In the dies, in the nesting dies, I'm looking over there, and I'm trying to,
that one almost that you've chose out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got vintage label here, but the with the circle, we know we've got them. The arch one, you've got the arch one there.
Yes, the arch one's just
here. So that one is there. So you can do. I'm going to show you a matching card shapes or this type of thing. How to make your own. With the nesting dies. So you know, there will be something to match up with the majority
to go
of
with them as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And of course, with that one-off P&P as well, between midnight and midnight, you can then get that to go with this, can't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, don't forget as well the brand new low-tack tape. Should we come to the adorable scoreable collection? Because
the best card. I'm saying this, and I absolutely put my hand on my heart when I say it. Best card in the business.
Yeah. Why would you say that? Obviously, you work across many brands.
Yeah,
you use
because
many brands, but
it does what it says on the tin, kind of, if you know the advert.
Yeah.
When you score it, and that is the crucial thing.
Yeah.
If I were to take a piece of that card and just fold it, it wouldn't be a perfect fold.
Yes, yeah.
But if you score it and fold it, because if I turn it over, it's white core.
Yes.
So anything that you score and fold that's got a white core, it will split and it will show the white underneath. This doesn't.
No.
Not at all. And it's 350 GSM.
Yeah.
Look at the colour saturation on that.
Yeah.
It is fabulous. So what we have is like what we call bendy ink technology.
Yes, okay.
Which means that when you do score it and fold, it bends with the score.
Should we do it? Should we score it in case
Shall
people
we?
haven't seen it before? I think we
Okay.
should. Well, you get that. Now, we were told an early morning price could happen once. We're actually going to replicate it because it's last of stock today. So we're going to score this. You'll be able to see exactly what we're talking about. We're going to match that one-off price tag today for you to get all 100 of these. As you can see, there is every colour, really, that you would want within this. You're getting 100 sheets, all of the hues, all of the tones.
Well, do you know, you that will take you through the year. You've got Christmas colours, for the dark green there and the red.
Yes.
You've got spring colours, you've got summer, the bright pink.
I know, look at that.
Bright pink and that yellow. So you've got spring as well.
Phenomenal,
Autumn,
isn't it?
you will have. So the whole thing.
Yes,
They will take you around.
And it's
the whole year.
$17.99 for 100.
That is pretty
It
good.
wasn't meant to be replicated. It's last of stock, so very, very limited. So do, of course, jump in whilst you can. Go on then, let's score it.
Okay, so I've got my small scoreboard here. So even though I've got that, I can still work on this.
Okay.
Not a problem at all. So let's say if we're going to score at 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, okay, and then if I turn round and do, I see I can work backwards.
Yeah.
Put that 6 inches there, 2 inches there, okay? So don't be frightened to turn it round. Now, this is the what you might call like the ultimate. The best one to show you one is a black one because you'll absolutely see.
'Cause usually
but
green
you
is
see,
great,
I've not even burnished any of
look
them.
at that.
So let's just burnish that one and that one.
Yeah.
And also do the other side there. And you can see there is no cracking, no feathering, no nothing.
Perfect, isn't it?
It's perfect. Now, it might look as if that's white there. It isn't. It's the
that's just the
camera lights.
Yeah, of course. That. And I mean, that is why I think people from all over, like you say, think this is the best card out there because it's just perfection in terms of that, isn't it?
The fact you can die cut it, it's more than suitable for box making.
Yes,
because how sturdy it is.
Yeah.
So it really is a substantial card. We rarely fold it in half and use it as a whole card.
Okay, yeah, of course.
We cut it in half and put it onto an Inkme card to make that go further.
Yeah, you don't want to waste it, do you?
You can use it directly,
of course.
Yeah.
And at this price, to be honest, you could, because it isn't obviously usually at this price. It was very much a one-off deal. We've got very much last of stock today, so there is actually more of you currently looking at this than we have available, so it is going to be down to the first people to confirm on this, because not everybody, I don't believe, will get this today. I think it will sell out.
I think
and then, of course, it's got to go back up to its ordinary
people stock
price.
up when they see it at prices like that,
Yes.
whether they need it now, because it's
Definitely.
not going to go off.
No,
it's not
there,
going to go
isn't it?
out of date. You always want, because you've only got to look through one of these books and you can match up colours you need.
Put them into that as well, which is brilliant. Right, now we are going to do a nesting die special. So all of the nesting dies, we're going to be bringing you those, popping them onto the web at an extra special price tag as well. It's an early morning deal on all of those nesting dies. Should we come across to your first demo?
Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes a plain card can be a bit of a, not boring, but you know, you've done the same thing over and over again.
Standard,
but you can make a shape card. So what we've got here is our bracket labels, and I'm taking the largest one from there. And I'm going to show you how to make a shaped card. Gone are the days where you've got to go around with hand. You buy the dies. So if you, I could have done with I don't think I've got a smaller card with me. Let me just check in my box of delights here.
This makes you look like, you know.
Oh, I have.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
here we are.
See?
All of these as well will come straight in at the lowest price because we have got them already all reduced down to the lowest special price for this morning.
Yeah. So let me just burnish that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I've got here a 5-inch card.
Okay.
So take my die. You just, obviously you'll need the size card that will fit. So then put it so that you've got a little bit of an overhang there. Okay. Can you see, it's hard to see on there, but you've got a tiny bit of the card showing. You want to get it lined up so it's straight. So if you use the mat, you can usually see, okay, so just a little bit of that showing. And then we're going to take our tape. Now, we were saying about what width to use. It's fine because you're just going to tear a little bit.
Yeah, that's how easy it tears,
And again, it's going to use this on the die, so I'm going to...
Oh yeah, get a bit of it off.
Take a bit of the tacky off.
Sticky.
And also, right, yes, it does tear easily, doesn't it? Right. Okay, you don't want much.
No.
And it doesn't have to be pristine and...
No, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
So then, when you've got that, where it should be, like so, this outer you're not going to use. So tack it so it's down on there, okay? And then obviously you want to put it.
We might just need to adjust your mic, just going to let you know. I think it's catching slightly. I just don't want it to ruin your demo because I think it's popping a little bit. So we will, do you want to just move it around, maybe pop it onto your dressing gown if that's possible? We can move off you. We don't need to show you kind of moving around with your, with that. So don't forget that we are selling, of course, we have got this opportunity. You were just seeing the low-tack tape being used as well. So this early bird is, of course, still available on the web for you right now at that early bird special, always usually £9.99. It is now £6.99. A lot of people multi-buying on that as well. So do, of course, keep coming through. You can see Pauline now using it and you can really see the use of this. Perfect. I just didn't want it to ruin your demo if it's popping.
So hopefully we
can hear you now, properly. Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're popping that onto there.
Yep.
And then we are going to pop it through our machine. Now, our Ink Me card is 300 GSM, so it's thick card. If you're using, if you were using Adorable Scoreable, I might put it through twice.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But another tip: every machine is different.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we got to remember as well is sometimes you have sweet spots, and that where you know use plates and all this. So you know your own machine.
Yes. Yeah.
But if that happens, one of the tricks you can do is. Right, see that hasn't, I might, do you know, I think I'm a plate missing. I think, you know the white, there's a white,
let's get
I think I should have that one. Yeah. If we could possibly get that, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's the opaque white one.
Let me just grab this just while we get that. We'll just get that plate for you. Just so that you know that this one is here for you, okay, at £12.99. So if you do want to get this nesting die that we're using at the moment, it is, of course, right down to this price tag. And you can see that actually with this as well, you are going to get 8 metal dies. It is all of the nesting dies that we've actually got within this. So it's 8, all of them very much different sizes. So, of course, you can either cut the cards like we're seeing here, or, of course, you can take out, if you want to, kind of little sentiments. You can have bits for labels. You know, it's absolutely brilliant, this die. Down to £12.99. But as you can see right here, we've got so many nesting dies. Jump onto the web. They will be popping up at the lowest possible prices as well for you to be able to get these. It's morning. We didn't have any of the plates set up this morning. We didn't even have any electric, did we, first thing? So we're working through it.
Right, okay.
Let's see if that's the right one.
Ta-da!
Yeah, there we go, perfect.
Right, okay. So what we're going to do is, when you think, oh, it hasn't cut, it's the tape holding it in place.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you just take take that away, and we take this one away.
Yep.
And then we have, so it's just the tape holding it. But you see how much stickier it gets with dies. Still use it, but you just need to be aware of that. Yeah. So we just remove this.
Yeah.
I just use it all the time, as I say. Right, so then, let me get the pokey tool.
Yes, get that off.
Somewhere in here.
It is though, like you say as well, because of the detail actually on this low-tack tape, brand new today, yes, it works brilliantly to hold bits in place like this, but it's the fact that with that detail, you can edge your card, you can use it as a detail in its own right as well. It's absolutely beautiful.
So now we have a shape card.
How nice is that?
That has got the two little bits there, so it's perfectly shaped. If I open it up, you can see.
Yes, yeah.
And it's perfect. So that now you have a fancy little shape card.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to go a stage further, right, you can get your board again.
Okay.
You can use your tool, open that out.
Yeah.
So on this side, you see where, you know, you don't need it on a particular measurement because you can see the centre is that there, and if it's butted up,
brilliant.
And then we fold that, and then what you would do, right? That's the start of an easel card. So now we will do one layer.
Yeah.
I am taking over.
Yeah.
So now we will do the same die.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where. Right, put that down as long as it's covered.
Yeah.
Again, another tip, if you have trouble with the cutting, put your die on an angle.
Okay.
Because then you've got less pressure going through all in one go.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I love about these dies. There's so many different ways. And because they're nesting, what we can do as well is make a frame.
Oh, of course you can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that next. We'll pick another die.
Brilliant. Yeah. I love the shape of this one,
next.
though. This is a lovely one, this one. To say.
So, you know, you can say, oh, I've only got boring straight cards. No, you haven't.
No.
If you've got the dies, you've got anything you want. So now we take our glue on the bottom. So this is where the toppers would come in.
Exactly.
So then you get to your decoration on the toppers. We're not so much worrying about those today. We of decorating the card.
Yeah, just
want to show you how to do it. So now you've got, if I put that there, you've got a little easel card.
Yep, definitely.
So just, and everything will line up because it's the same size.
Wow.
So just one die set, and I can do that in any size.
Yeah, because when you think you're using 1 out of the 8 as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
But
what I
a
can
bit more
do
special,
then,
really.
with these smaller ones, I can do some pyramage.
Yes.
And I can layer that up. So it all works so well.
Yeah, and just a few of your little sticky sort of tabs, pop them on, and it'll kind of go up, give you that height as well.
And then, of course, it will fold flat to go in the envelope.
Yes. It's just fabulous, isn't it? So you just take it like that. And I think it is. So often you see those kind of flat, you know, those very, very sort of flat designs, don't you? Which is absolutely fine, you know, lovely when you've just got, you know, a piece of card folded into 2. But that just gives it a little bit more edge as well. Particularly, you know, when you're thinking kind of children's cards, or you want something a bit fun for a birthday or anything like that. Or wedding invites, you know, something like that, or anything that you really want. Little table, even like little table names. It'd be great to have these dies as well. So £12.99, that's for you to get all 8 of those. That is in that shape that we've got just there, which is, of course, your bracket label that you've got, usually £14.99. All of these down at a special price tag today. All of them are on the web, so if you are thinking, well, I want different shapes, in fact, I'll give you a little look at the web. There is the space to be able to write into us, so if you'd like to get in touch, please do. Just press on Watch Live. There's where to send a message to us into the studio. You can see that we've got all of the Whopper Topper bundle at the top just there. Now, here's all of the nesting dies. We're literally bringing you everything we could, all of them down as low as we can, £11.99 or £12.99, depending on which one it is. They've all gone as low as they possibly could, but every shape really you'd need, isn't there, actually within these. And then there's the individual booklets as well if you want to get those rather than getting the full bundle. We are completely out of What a Guy individually, so you would have to get the full bundle to get that. And of course the early bird deal is there at £6.99 as well. Okay, what we can do next?
Right, I've taken the scallop circle, and what we have is the two of the biggest dies.
Brilliant, yeah.
So what you just have to do is make sure that you've sort of centred them on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this is one of the most limited of the nesting dies as well.
It's too early in the morning for lining up. There we go. Okay, so then we get our tape again, and this time I'm going to put across them both there. You can see how I'm using it on the die and not the inner, because it's the... well, actually, it's the little bit in between that we want, but you get what we call a twofer. A 2 for 1.
Yes.
Because you're going to get the inner as well.
Okay, brilliant.
So now we pop those on here. So now I can pick that up.
Yeah.
Pop it on there. And we'll pass through again. So you can do this with any of the shapes, with any of the nesting dies.
That's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could you put them all in together, that many dies, if you wanted? You can, all of them.
Yeah.
So literally all 8 or 10.
Make loads of frames. That's what we...
And you can just literally put it through once as well, and it's done. It's very kind of time savvy, isn't it, to get them this way?
Absolutely. So what we've got now, is firstly we've got our inner circle, But what we have, as I say, you can do this. We have a frame. So so what you can do, if you then take the biggest die and cut another one, you can then put that on top and raise it and have a raised edge on there.
Yeah. I'm also thinking, you were mentioning earlier about your background in teaching scrapbooking. How much would this kind of elevate your scrapbooking? So it's everything like that, and you could frame photos into this, and then you could just frame them, you can have them up ready on your walls.
But people forget that you can do these simple little frames.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It really is quite easy. As I say, and you can do that with any of the shapes.
Yes, so, and I'm thinking the difference of us to try and actually, cut that out. You'd never get it equal.
But look, my tape, I can reuse it.
Yes.
So I
Absolutely.
do the naughty thing and pop it on the edge of the machine.
Always keep it, even though you get so much actually in this bundle.
I mean, like when it's stuck on it, you're not going to try and get that off.
No, but you might as well get as many uses as you can. Even though we're at a deal of £6.99, I'm still like, get as much as you can. But those scallop circles are just lovely, aren't they? Do remember, this is launched today. It's completely brand new. It is one of those that I just believe everybody needs. We're seeing obviously Pauline using this, and it's the beautiful detail that you've got, right from the dashes to the lines to the polka dot to that lovely kind of floral effect that we're seeing. And we've never, I don't believe, had any coloured low-tack tape here at Hobbymaker. We've only been selling the white. So it is a one-off opportunity, and it's only today, either until midnight or until it sells out, that it's at £6.99. Going forward, it will always be £9.99 after that. So absolutely jump in, get it while you can, because it's an essential. And if you're multi-buying, if you think you're saving £3 per pack, I mean, that makes these just over £1 each.
It's incredible, really. And they last such a long time.
Well,
because, let's say, most of the time you reuse them.
And how little you're actually using there. And when you think there's 10 metres in each roll.
I never use them when I'm putting inky stuff on them, because by the time you've pulled them off, because they are got a smooth, shiny finish. The ink won't set on there, so it'll always be wet. So you'll smudge. So I never use it again.
But great to be using for things like what we're seeing right now as well. So £6.99 today, back to £9.99 from midnight or when they sell out. So brand new launch price opportunity, which is just brilliant. I love these. I really do. Absolutely love the cuts of these dies, just how quickly they come together.
Well, when you see the frame, and we put it, let's get the black one. So you can see now how effective that can look.
Look at that. Yes. Wow. And then, like we were saying, if you are getting one of the Whopper topper packs, because immediately I'm looking at that and I'm thinking of the Delightful Deco, because I'm just thinking that, I mean, could you imagine? Because if you've got something of that size, you don't even have to take the whole of this die. No. You could then die cut that shape around even one of these if you really wanted to do something different. But of course, you could do anything you wanted with these to kind of make them work. Of course, like you were saying before, this one, if you were getting the Art Deco, you would probably want this this one of the nesting dies, wouldn't you, to go with those shapes? Because then you're almost making the card or the edging to actually go straight the way with that.
Well, you can make that shape card to make an easel card for that topper.
Yeah, and how good is that going to look? So if you're getting this one and you are wanting the one to match, of course, with that one, then that one is there for you. Did you want to use any of these?
Do you know what? Let's, if you... What we can do, you know when you've got the little books, if you wanted to do a decoupage,
of course.
Let's have a look at
Playful days. Let's go for that.
And I'm going to have a look. And the thing is, look at the shape. So sometimes... Right, see this one here? Yeah. Right, I like this one here.
There you go, that would be perfect for your niece, 5-year-old. While you're getting your tattoos, you could have been making this.
I'm thinking this
Thank you.
dressing gown needs to come off, but it's like, do I want this princess on show?
Definitely. It's half a princess kind of coming out the top as well.
So funny. And I just thought it would peel off, it would come off, and it's like... I'm showering and it's like not moving.
I honestly believe I had to use your washing up liquid and a scourer to get mine off when I had
It's like when you get inky hands, sometimes it's just not moving. But you can guarantee as soon as you wash your hair, your hands are clean.
Yes.
It's a bit worrying about your shampoo, but
true, actually.
Right, so we've got this one here. Inverted corner.
Okay,
Okay, now inverted corner is lovely. Yesterday we showed you a punch that inverts corners.
Okay, yes.
But this one, it does it all for you.
Right, brilliant.
So what we're going to do is take this one out, okay? So this is not the same shape as we've got on here, but it doesn't mean to say we can't use the die.
Yes.
Okay? So what we're going to do is find the die that will fit on there. So I'm going to try this one. Right, so I'm going to completely change the shape of that now.
Yes.
So we're going to pop that on there, see how it all fits on. We're going to tape it in place. So, now this is naughty of me because I've just got the tape there that I could have reused. Put it again on the die and to the outer edge.
Okay.
Yeah? And then... pop that in. So we're going to completely change the shape of this this die. Face down in there. Not change the shape of the die. Change the shape of the topper.
The topper, yes. We know what you mean.
I know. It's not even quite 7 o'clock.
It's not. We've still got another 3 minutes. What time do you normally get up on an average morning? You want quite early?
I am at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock.
Oh yes, you are an early person anyway.
But having to actually move and
not just sitting with your cuppa.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
So I don't mind getting up early. It's just like not actually doing anything. So then, if I take, I wonder if that will fit on there. So we've taken that one. So if I take the next one up. Okay. Not going to fit on there.
Have a different
another piece of red. I don't care.
No, that's okay. We can use this.
Okay. So let's cut it because we don't want to. What I would do, I never put. I've got my cutter, but it doesn't matter. I never put the whole sheet through, in case you've got marks on your cutting mats. You don't want to transfer and spoil
the rest of the card
that you can use. Okay. Right. So. We're going to pop that on there, tape again, and this one, I mean, this doesn't even have to be level. You know, it's, as long as it's on there, we're fine.
Brilliant.
You would obviously put it level, you'd not waste so much card.
But we're on a time
We're-
limit, so we're going with it.
Right, give me a break, it's 7 o'clock. Okay, so we've got our topper,
Yep.
and the red is going to really make this
isn't it?
pop.
Yeah.
So, you know, what I'm trying to prove here is these toppers, they may come in a, not Pacific.
A shape.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Specific.
you don't have to keep them in that shape.
No, exactly.
Right, so here we go. So now we have
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
a mount for our topper.
Yeah, this is brilliant, isn't it? And then to centre all that, you know, onto
Yeah.
a card, it's just taken it up a level, hasn't it, really?
Yeah. I mean, if it's obviously not the right shape, but it would then make, you know, an ideal little
Wouldn't it?
card.
Beautiful, beautiful centrepiece, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just so lovely, these actual topper pads. And the fact as well that the adorable scoreable we have got down at a super duper low price. So this was meant to be a one-off price, I think, with Anne-Marie when she was on a few days ago. And then we have very much last of stock. Pretty much all of it went on and sold on that show, but we've got the last of stock today. And Anne-Marie said, do you know what? Bring in everything that's left and you can have it at this price just today, but it will sell out today. So you've got all of the colours I believe you need, from the blacks, the pink, you know, gorgeous yellows, white.
Do you know what?
Beautiful.
Yeah. That alone would cost more than $3.95 postage.
Oh, 100%. I mean, the weight of this, when you're
And
like...
if you order something else as well, it's like you're way over postage.
And it's the fact that it's the 24 hours as well, so from midnight to midnight, so it joins in the afternoon show.
Yeah,
It means as
keep
well you can
going.
buy off the website at any time. Anything that's not in the shows, still under that £3.95 postage and packaging fee. So, yeah, do, of course, get that and take advantage. But you can just see with those nesting dies, all of them on the web, just how much they can kind of really take everything to a new level with the gorgeous shapes that we've got. And in all of them, you're getting 8 to 10 different dies as well. At today, either £11.99 or £12.99. Now, we've got a lot of you asking about the Whopper collection to have another look. So let's go back over it, shall we?
Absolutely.
Do you want to go? Should we go through each one individually?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Should we start with the delightful deco?
Yeah.
Yes.
As I say, this is one of our biggest sellers because people just absolutely love the glamour of this era.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as well, right? So I've brought in the past from High Street Store some cards that look incredibly similar to this.
That could be me, you and Ruth.
Oh, I think it is.
Out on the town.
Yeah. Do you know what? You need to come and join. So across on Gemporia Lifestyle, we're doing like a 1920s cocktail day to film for the birthday celebrations for this year. I think you need to just jump on, because then me, you and Ruth could literally dress like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get the feather
We'll get you in.
boa
Get
out.
the feather boa out. We'll have some cocktails. We're ready.
Like a bit of plumage.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be like, right, we've got a special guest that we need to be in this birthday celebration. But yeah, the cards that I've bought that look incredibly similar to this, I remember, and this is a few years back, I was paying about $4.95 a card for something like that.
Me.
And that was kind of with that sort of foiled edging. And
but it was probably that image, but on a plain card.
it was, yeah, it was.
Not an easel card or a shape.
No, it wasn't at all. It was, and it was just one image. It wasn't any of these edging ones or, you know, special sentiments. Well, I'm thinking you'd potentially pay even more than that now, because cards are expensive when you go into your stores, and you know you can always sell bits on if you make them. This today is £8.74 for the whole book if you get it actually in this deal. So that is to make, if you just wanted to use each page separately, that's 40 cards in that, isn't it, if you used everything in it. So that one is that. You can get it on its own for £13.99, but a massive saving if you buy it this way. Now this is the one you've just cut the topper out.
Yeah.
This is just like it says, playful days.
It's
fun,
it's
isn't
a
it?
fun book, this is. So again, we're not really saying for kids.
No.
Or let's just say young at heart.
Yes. Yeah. It could be, Freddie. I mean that one.
Yeah.
I just feel like
beautiful.
Yeah, that's a lovely Father's Day card or a Mother's Day card, isn't it, or something like that as well. It's absolutely beautiful. But they're all so different in this. I think this is one of the most versatile books, because you know, from that where it looks watercoloured to something as sort of fun as this, like really feels like something for every single age. I think with this one.
Well, that's something. It's like something like this is an all-rounder,
isn't it?
It's a standby. So it's something that you can, let me say, whip up a card in no time, because
100%.
you've got in this book you've got an assortment. So we've gone from birth there up to the kids, 5, 6-year-olds. Then we've got, dare I say, teenage years.
Yeah, and they're lovely how they're different sizes as well. You know, more sentiments on that page. You know, all different occasions. It's a baby, just to you, time to party. It's cute. I love him. This was always one of my favourites. I remember the first time I saw that. And then you come to this, where again, you know, a totally different opportunity to get that. And then you've got, again, teens that we could probably see in that. I mean, that's just happiness, isn't it, on the swing? So that is that one, Playful Days. You also, on top of this, are going to get your gorgeous gardens where, I mean, since I've bought my new house, I am such a gardener. I am shocked. I've literally shocked myself. I never thought I would enjoy gardening, and now I'm just out there all the time. It's like, you know, when you talk happy places, we were saying earlier, just feel so calm in the garden.
I haven't got one anymore, but I love a garden. But I'm not. I used to garden a lot, but I appreciate a garden now. But I don't actually do it.
No,
I love that image. It's like,
this one, sorry.
Because it's like autumn colours,
isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. We have just realised as well that we've actually done an extra saving on this. So, where did this even launch at? Okay, so £55.96 is the price point that this would sell at if we bought these all individually. We actually launched this at £39.99. I think we were meant to match that price. We've just realised it's early in the morning, we've gone lower. We'll honour the price. So it does mean that today you're going to get an extra £5 saving from where we've even brought this before, which is just brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely. And then the water guy, you can't get this one individually. It has completely sold out already individually, but you can, of course, get it as part of this big saving. Just for you, it's for big day. I think a lot of people are getting these as well, ready for Father's Day. And like you said as well, it's incredibly difficult to actually make things for men in a lot of cases.
You know, it's like people say, well, he doesn't like football, he doesn't like rugby. Yes, you have got those in there.
Yeah, of course.
But then a lovely scene like that.
Totally different, yes.
So there is tractors. Is it Ruth whose dad likes tractors?
Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I bet.
You were dive bombing that.
I was. Do you know what? It's because it's the wrong way round on the camera, and so it's literally like when I once did.
7 years on, and I'm still getting it wrong.
I know. I've been doing this for years.
Right is
left. It's like when you try and point, and you want to go that way, but you've got to point that way to get to the right thing on the footage. Honestly, when I did a weather report once, and that is the hardest because everything isn't really behind you, so you've got to really know like where things are. And my geography is terrible, so you just do these really vague kind of swooshes of your hands, like £17.49 today. So lowest price this has ever been on at, even lower than the price we launched it at for you to get all 4 of these. Making these booklets down from £13.99 to just under £9, £8.75 I think it was. So well done with those, £34.99. Right, we've got loads more coming back after the break. You can still take advantage of all of that. But we've got the curious cats. I'm excited. I've not seen this before.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
You love this, don't you?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay, if you love cats, even if you know you're not somebody who has a cat, you know somebody who loves it. But to be honest, they are just so much kind of personality in these that I think everyone is going to adore it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more demos right after this.
Welcome to our exciting and brand new shopping channel, Hobby Maker, dedicated to crafting. We'll be working with some of the biggest brands in the industry, which means you can look forward to highly skilled crafters, demonstrations and great products at great prices. We'll be bringing you a mix of papercraft, mixed media, resin, candle making and so much more from our expert guests. So let's get crafting with Hobby Maker.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
Hobby Maker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobby Maker.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Hi. Good morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Please do get in touch. Let us know what you're getting up to with your day. In fact, you know, I'm looking at the Curious Cats, and I'm thinking if you'd like to send us in a little image as well, maybe of your pet, maybe you have got a cat. It doesn't have to be a cat. It could be a dog, it could be a budgie, it could be anything that you have. I have one fish. That's all. He is 5.5 years old, and he's only meant to have lasted a maximum of 18 months in terms of their lifespan, and 5.5 years later, he's still there. I know, he's doing so well. But yeah, you can always get in touch and send in your pictures to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you. Right, shall we have a look at what we've got here? So this is our Curious Cats collection. You're going to get so many opportunities that's inspired by this. But have a look at some of these pieces that you can actually actually design from this. I mean, you've got the most beautiful looks that we're seeing. We've also got some MDF bits as well that you can get. So if you wanted to actually sort of add bits like this on, you can do. We've got acetate in this hour as well, which we adore. I mean, you can see that just there. So there is so much. We've got stamps that are coming up for you. We have got stencils as well. So absolutely everything you'd need, dies, you are about to get within this whole show. Called Curious Cats, and you can just see every single one of them has a wonderful personality, doesn't it, that we can see with those as well. Okay, we are going to come across to the sort of main collection of this first, just to give you a little bit of a talk through on this one. So what you get actually with this main collection, you can see that you get this wonderful little book, which I adore. I absolutely love this. It's 144 pages of this. So you've got 20 beautiful illustrations of cats and 4 pages of embellishments that we can see as well. Look at that. I mean, you've got the most fantastic looks that you can see with this, the details that we have as well in terms of this opportunity and this chance that we've got. So lovely sort of finish on each of these as well to actually be able to get them. So whether you want these for birthdays, whether you're thinking, you know, Father's Day now, whether you're thinking of the opportunity, you know, for Pets Days, maybe it's for, you know, you just want a just because card, anything like that. But you can see smaller sizes that we've got as well that we can actually experience on that. So all of those are just lovely. And then you've got obviously your happy birthday, you've got your I love Mew, your possum. And then do you want to dress your cats up? Do you want to do something a little bit? I love that. I mean, that who doesn't want a cat in pals, Pauline? That's what I'm thinking. So that's the opportunity you could do. Why not? You can make these little guys super cool. On top of that, you're getting your topper sheets. So these are already all die cut out, as you can see on this. Few of these have got a couple of dies around them. So of course, if you do want to really kind of stack these up and create those pyramids, then you can do. You've got your sentiments that we can see as well on these. Here he is. Here's a little one all ready to inspire you with his pearls on. We've got the ones with the balloons that we can see here as well. I mean, they're super fun. Absolutely amazing, aren't they? I mean, have a look at this one as well. So all of these different sheets. And then how about if we throw in on top of that loads of your paper, okay? So we've got so much of your papers. A lot of this, as you can see, is double-sided as well. You've got such gorgeous qualities on this. Fabulous kind of differences in terms of what you can see with that as well. Look at that little footprints that we've got. So much. And then, that's not all. It's not all. We then come across to your cardstock that really does match perfectly with those toppers, with the lovely paper sheets that we're getting as well. So really thick cardstock that we've got. And you can take parts of this out, you know, you could die cut bits of this if you wanted. You could take full opportunities. Totally. I feel like this is jam-packed, this collection.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to have everything in the collection, from the inserts, the double-sided papers, the backing card, and all the toppers, it really is a full collection.
Isn't it? And it's less than £30.
I know.
I've just realised that. I actually didn't know it was going, because I've not seen this collection before.
This is a big collection,
isn't it?
For under £30.
Yeah, and on split pay. Of course, we don't often do split pay on those lower sort of price points.
Yeah.
Other parts of the business now as well, we've actually got something new coming in with split pay, where we're not doing any split pay unless it's over £100.
Oh, wow.
So that's been announced just from, so we're doing something really special on Hobby Maker, where other channels, we're now £100 minimum for split pay. And yet we're going, do you know what, we'll ignore it on this channel and we'll just make it as accessible as we can. And we'll let you get this at £30, so under £15 a month, to actually be able to get all of that. And it feels very much to me like something for every age, every occasion. Even if you're not a cat owner or a cat lover, you're still going to love this, aren't you? Should we come straight to demo with this?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put everything in individually as well in case you want it on the web, but that's the best opportunity.
We have something else. Well, we have two more things. Well, we have a lot more things.
Yeah,
but,
we have so much.
One of the things we have is matching adorable scoreable.
Yes.
And another is the acetate. And I'm going to bring a bit of both of those in.
Brilliant. Okay.
Right, so we start off with, I've got two different sheets from the backing card. And the one with the presents and the fishes and the birthday cake in a bowl. I love that. And I fussy cut around that to make a panel. And then I'm using the acetate that has the birthday banners on. Now, I've trimmed this down, ready to use, in the width, but the length we're going to sort out in a minute, because I want to show you something that we haven't done yet.
Okay,
so
amazing.
I've got the full length and the full length of that. And then I've got another piece of backing card that I've just randomly cut. It's either a leftover piece or something that goes. And then the gorgeous deep teal,
so nice,
adorable scoreable. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is put this on to our card. Okay, right, so you say, okay, so what size card are you using, Pauline? So the card I'm using is an 8x8 that I haven't cut down yet. Okay, so this should be, I think I've done this to be 8x6. Let me just check. But landscape. 6, and 8, So this is where you would need to do an 8x6 landscape. You would need to have A3, our A3 cardstock. Or we do a pad, Beat Me, that is A3 size. If you haven't and you've got 8x8 card, just put your 8x8 in at 6 with your fold vertical and cut. Okay. So then you might use that for a bit of stamping on or something. So now we've got a landscaped card, which I love, or a tent fold.
Either way,
that way. Okay, but we're not going to stick that on yet because we're going to make something else. Now I'm just going to reach down and grab my board, put that to one side, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the inches side because the card's in inches, so it's easier. But if you see me shift to metric, then it's because I need to. Right, so let me get now a scoring tool. So what I'm going to do on this, I'm going to, it's a bit of bad fussy cutting, Pauline. Oh, I've got my ribbon scissors there, that's no good. You don't cut paper with your ribbon scissors. No. Or fabric or anything like that. I've just got a little bit there that I haven't trimmed off, and it would bug me. Right, okay. So, if what have I got there? Okay, so if I do half an inch there, okay, and 1 inch, yeah? Yeah. And then fold both of those. Yeah. So fold that one. If you fold the inner one first, it's easier, right? Yeah. Okay, just that little bit there, look, once folding, that there. Okay. So I've now got like a square. Yeah. Okay. So I want to add the same. I want to do the same with my, oh, excuse me. It's all right.
Has it come back?
Suddenly, a burst of loveliness from Laura has come into my ear. Hello, darling. You all right? Right, okay. So now I'm going to do the same. It was just,
I know. We've been having some cable issues. If you're thinking, what are we talking about? We have our earpieces in, so obviously we can always sort of hear the gallery and kind of what they're chatting about and chatting to us. And Pauline's has been cutting in and out all morning. We don't have enough spares. And suddenly Laura's there and you're like, oh, this is so nice, because you feel really, really familiar when it's there.
It's so, when they're not there, it's so really silent. You're like, you feel lonely.
You do, don't you? Feel like, do I know what I'm doing?
Yeah. Right, so I've done half and 1 inch again. Yeah. So we're just going to score those. And we're going to make a front out of acetate.
I think this is the best acetate I've seen.
It is fabulous, it really is.
I absolutely adore this.
Right, so what we've got now, okay, that will fit in there. The same.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got that and we've got that. I'm just going to make sure everything is the right height.
We're having a few messages in about your tattoo, Pauline.
Shall I show it?
Can you please give a bit of close-up of this? It's a permanent. It is her new permanent tattoo.
How cool am I? My street cred has gone right up.
I think you're up there now.
I am down with the kids now.
You are.
I am the perfect princess.
Princess Pauline.
Does life get any better?
Are you going to keep it? Have it kind of done permanent, really?
Well, do you know? If it doesn't wash off soon, it might just have to stay there. But yeah,
I just love the little girl. Like, yeah.
I kept rubbing it, thinking, come on. It's not moving.
It's just typical that it's the days we're in our PJs as well. Yeah. Well, I love it. It's give us a good talking.
They're coming up with suggestions now. Right. So back to the card. Let's go. I'm like, okay. So we know we want 8 inches plus a half plus a half.
Yes. Yeah.
Which makes 9 inches. Okay. So I've already used that. So if I was to open it out again, right? Oh, I can't do it on this. So what I'm going to do is, right, so it's 8 inches from there. See, this is where I should have brought my bigger board in. Right, so what I'm going to do, if I cut that, can't see thinking on the board. Right, okay, so that's got to be at 8 inches plus there. So if I do that at 9 inches, cut that excess off. This is where I don't do maths. Right, and then this end, I then score at half and an inch. I should now, see what I do when you've scored it is just pinch it to give it the first, and then go over from the middle outwards. Always when you're scoring, from the middle outwards. That way, you know it's going to be even. If you start up at one end, it often
I see what you mean.
Goes off.
Got you.
Right, so that and that.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right, so now, reaching in my bag of tricks, I have red liner tape.
Right.
Just move that up there. So what I'm going to do now is on the back of here, I'm going to put my red line tape. Okay. I do know what I'm doing, honestly. It just may not look, it's just the maths.
I can't do maths. I mean, I'd love to say I could help you, but it was my weakness at school. I had to have a tutor because I was getting a U in my GCSEs. So Tuesday nights were tutor night.
Just to put the fear of God into me. Right, okay, so now we're going to take that one off there.
Yep.
Right, and we're going to offer that up to that side. I want the bluer of the sky at the top.
Yes.
Okay, so if you offer it up to the bottom line there,
Yeah.
okay. So what I've done, I've got it the same size as the one, the cardstock.
Yeah.
So you've got that. So you pull that up forward. So you can just just recrease it there.
Yeah.
And it's like a boxed frame.
It is, yeah.
First of all, before I do the other side, we need to get our topper,
Yeah.
which is, we're going to use this one,
Okay.
because it's really hard to put it in afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. Now, I could put it on pads, but I've put it flat. And I'm going to put him, her,
Yeah.
whoever wears a bow in the hair. And then this one, just for you, we're going to put over on this side,
Okay.
over there like so.
Yeah.
Oh, lower it a bit. It's in the way of the, there we go.
Painting.
So now I can do this side. Because the number of times you do it and you think, I can't get my things in now. Yes, you can slide it up, but it's sometimes a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And then we're going to offer that up on there. And we've made our box front. We're then going to take this, and I want to do the same again. So can you remember what I did, Sherilyn?
In terms of measuring?
Right, so from there it was 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, 8.
So if I
9.5.
cut it off at 9,
9.
again, we know that we've got the right measurement.
Yeah.
So put that in at 9. Okay.
Perfect.
And then score and score. So 1/2 inch and 1 inch.
Yeah.
Fold. There we go, move that out of the way. And then again, fold.
Yeah.
And then I can use glue this time. So I'm going to put glue on the outer panel
Okay.
and on the outer panel, all the way up there. Okay. And then we can pop this one on here. Okay, so that glues down on there. And we come across and we glue that one on there, getting it to the bottom. Just give it a moment. It's wet glue, so it just needs a moment to dry. Okay, so we've got our square, pop around there. You see, you need something at the back. Line it up, Pauline. There we go. So that one on there, that one on there.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. So now we've got our front. So we need to put it in our card. So we've got our card. What we want to do is trim down our matching sentiment.
Yeah.
So we know we're doing 8 by 6.
Okay.
So if we do 2 marks under 6, now I'm going to show you something else now. So I mentioned this yesterday. It's going to leave a ragged edge on mine.
Okay.
Because that's a sign that I need to change my blade.
I see what you mean.
You
Yes,
won't,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when that
And
starts
then we're
happening,
going to
you know.
take this and 2 under 8. So then it's not the paper.
No, it's
It's my blade.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do
Been in
now,
so much.
it's a reminder of me to change my blade.
Yeah.
We did have them in stock yesterday.
Okay. Right. Look on the web. Yeah.
So look, sanding block. Perfect.
Yeah, done.
Look, absolutely perfect.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
So we pop that in. And again, we can do a loose leaf. So just along the top. Pop those on there. You can take one of the other sentiments if you want.
Okay.
And then now we can glue this onto here. Now, I know I've just run out of that roll. Let me get another. Does she confidently? Looks like I need to stock up on this as well.
Is the front, you know, the last piece you've stuck on, is it meant to be over the cat? The front piece. Turn around.
It's upside down.
It is, isn't it?
I put it on.
I didn't know if you were doing something really amazing and trickery.
And I put it, do you know what? I put it on.
I was watching it.
Not only have I put it on, I put it on over everything, over the...
But I didn't want to say, because I
What
was thinking,
is that?
I was thinking, is it meant to be like a trick that with the acetate it pops out?
What's worrying is I'm supposed to be doing another early morning with Jason on Friday. It's like...
I'm here with you, so
really?
it's fine. We'll be like...
Really?
We can always fix it. It's not a problem. But I was thinking might be, you know, 'cause you never know. You do some piece where something arrives.
Never even saw that at all. Right, so might need a
Perfect.
bit of glue again.
Yeah.
On there. Dear me. Right. I'm going home to bed to start the day again.
We can always correct things. That's what we were saying with live telly, wasn't we? Just before the show.
Gosh, I don't know. Right, so we're back. We are nearly finished on this card. I hasten to add.
There you go. It looks amazing
Right,
now. Yes.
okay. So now, if you want as well, you can put a little bit of glue on the acetate so that you can pull it up to stick to that.
Yeah.
And then that holds it
it
all
out.
nicely
Yep.
away.
Beautiful.
Right, so now back to here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just didn't want to ruin the beautiful
Right.
card that you'd made.
I can't find the end now. There we go. There we go. It's like, don't let her in the building again.
Always let you in the building.
Making sure that's
Yeah.
the right way up.
Yeah, of course.
I'm taking no chances now, Shirley. Can't be trusted. Right, so on there and on there. Now, we're putting this on because of that acetate. We want something to make sure that it's stuck down.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So it's stuck down there.
Okay.
There we go. And then we take that off and we take this off.
Lovely.
Make sure it's stuck down before you do. Try this end.
We were saying on the show the other day, so often the hardest thing is actually getting...
It is. And then
off
getting
things
that
like
to
that.
release off you. Piece of kitchen towel. Have a piece of kitchen towel next to you and it will stick to that.
Good idea. It's that static, isn't it?
A little bit of glue just on the front of there.
Yeah.
And then again, I don't trust myself now. Right way up. And then turn it. See, wet glue takes longer to dry on there. Right, offer it up. So you've got that at the fold. And then make sure that is on the side too.
That looks so
Around
good.
there.
Yeah.
So we get that in place.
Wow.
There we go. Hang on. There we go. On there. And we have a finished card.
Oh, I just love that. And just all the layers and with the acetate.
Yeah,
it just
so
adds
you've
something
got
else,
that.
doesn't it?
You've got that lovely gap, which makes everything
Yeah.
like box shape.
That's brilliant.
So again, I would make a box to put
Yeah.
that in.
Now, just to see the other bits that we were talking about that kind of really goes well with this collection, we've got the adorable scoreable. So I'll just show you this. And you were saying, I mean, the colours of this just work perfectly, don't they, with the whole of it?
Do you know, that's what Hunky Dory do really well, is that when we bring a collection, we don't want you to have to go through. Yes, you may have just bought the 100 sheets.
Yes.
But then you've got to go searching through your 100 sheets
Yeah.
to find the right colours. Whereas here, we have picked out the colours for you.
Yeah, and just look at those as well. I just think they're beautiful. And it's almost that pearlescence that's kind of coming off these, it feels almost like. That
but it
sheen,
isn't.
that shimmer.
Yeah, but it's like a
not
satin
just-
finish.
Yeah. It's just perfect, isn't it? So the yellows, the greens, the reds, the browns that you've got there, the peach tones, the light blues, the lovely kind of deep greys that we can see as well, the blues, the light pinks. So all of those colours really working. And if you haven't ever got the adorable scoreable before, this is where I'd be saying, get it for £9.99, get this 30 sheets. And if you watched the earlier hour, you'd have seen obviously Pauline scoring these and showing you why this is so amazing, because it doesn't matter which of those you score, even though there's white on the other side, you will not see that white coming through. There's no cracking or anything with this. And, you know, Pauline said, it's the best card I've used. It's the best card out there. And so many people say that. So absolutely, at £9.99, it's brilliant to give it a go. 30 of these sheets that we've got there, such a mix and array of colours. And of course, will just work so well with that Curious Cats collection. But you don't have to just use it with that. You can absolutely think, well, I've already got collections at home. I've got toppers. I know what I want to die cut. And then this is here for you as well. So fabulous, fabulous colours and hues and tones that we can actually see with this as well. So at £9.99. So massive congratulations on that if you've got it. We've also got the acetate. Now, if you've seen me on shows before, you will know how much I love acetate. I just think it brings a complete different dimension, elegance to every collection. But I'm going to go as far as to say that this is my favourite acetate I've seen because of the designs on it. So you're getting 16 sheets, and can you just see, I mean, that one just there. Am I best to put the card behind it just so that we can sort of show you that there? It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
And now this is a gold foiled acetate, but on the back of all our gold foiled is silver.
Ah, so you spin it. Oh, wow, look at that.
So you get double whammy, really.
I hadn't even realised that because the gold's all the way up. That is just brilliant. So gold, silver. So you can just decide what is right for you.
But if you cut them all in half,
yes,
you've got double, you know, a quantity of each.
That's just absolutely brilliant, isn't it? And you can see that every one of these is,
of course,
balloons
come
totally
down.
Different.
If you, the balloons go at the top. Because the ribbons
they're
are hanging
from
down.
The roof.
Yeah.
Oh, of course they are. Absolutely. I'm having it from the floor. But yeah, that wouldn't really... Well, I suppose they could be helium.
Wrong one. It does go at the bottom.
No,
I'm getting my collections mixed up.
It's okay. It could be used either way, though, to be fair.
Because the cardstock has the balloons at the bottom.
Ah, yes, yeah, I see. So all of these are different designs. So you're getting 16 acetates all together. There's also this one that I've not showed you just yet. I really like this, where you've got the cats,
I love
don't
this
you?
one. Actually, I've
Look
got
how good that is.
a sample somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Right. There's a sample with the balloons at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have the acetate used along the brick wall.
Ah, that's fantastic,
I
isn't
put
it?
that one there, where I've used them. And then I've used, the cats going. So I've used two of the acetate, cut it. So I've got the two together.
It works, doesn't
and
it,
then
so
the MDF little cats walking across.
Which coming to in a moment. I love that. It's just all fabulous. Then here's the other acetate that you can see just there as well. So if you wanted that one is used there. We've seen the one that you've created today. You know, all of them are absolutely beautiful. And today you are looking, you can use as much in a piece as you want or as little as you want. You know, this one done by Bex that you can see just there as well. But £11.99 today. So we're looking at less than £1 an acetate, significant less than £1 for a sheet of acetate. And I always feel like you put acetate on a card, if you are going to sell on, your value goes up.
Yeah.
It just brings something different, I think, to it. I just love it. I really do. And with this, I mean, yes, use it with the Curious Cats collection.
If you score it, it's a standalone card as well.
Yeah,
it will stand.
So it will
as
actually
a
just
card.
score on its own
220
as well.
micron. Yeah.
Oh wow, brilliant. So you've got that £11.99. Right, a lot of you are asking if the book is available on its own. Yes, we can bring that to you. That's not a problem. £6.99 for all of this. Let's have another little look through it, shall we?
It is fabulous. You can pick out, you know, and if you're doing something with the Cats Protection League or,
yes,
you know, I'm going to say RSPCA, you know, or to raise funds for charity.
Yeah.
It's a great book to have.
I feel as well, the size of it, it's even nice with it being white on the other side. It's just little notelets, because at that sort of price, you could just pop this through, you know, into an envelope, pop a little note on the back, and you don't even.
Well, I find this really good to make 6 of, because you've got 6 layers, 6 identical cards, make a little box, and wrap them in ribbon and put them in. And it's a lovely gift for someone.
Isn't
and
it
we all know someone who's got that cat.
We do, yeah. And you can personalise it. You can find the cat and think, well, I know one that's got a tabby.
And then at the back of where you've got all the sunglasses and everything, it's fabulous.
Yeah, bow ties, sunglasses, paw prints, little hats, balloons, sentiments that come with this, as well as those big designs of cats. So much with that, and it's £6.99 today, so you can take advantage of that. Now, quickly going to just fit in the MDF as well, because a lot of you have spotted this on some of the samples, like the one you were just showing just there. And I mean, MDF is a wonderful extra medium, isn't it? And
well, we were saying this on our Bert and Gert show yesterday.
Yeah.
MDF is not a heavy medium as such, and we do small embellishments and like this, and they are perfect to go on cards.
Yeah, yeah. And you can just use one.
Never be frightened of putting it on cards.
Yeah.
It can take it.
Yeah. I mean, and this is just some of them. For £10, you're actually getting 75 different shapes. So it's a huge amount that will actually come with this. Just wanted to show you a few of the different cats, a few of the different fish that will actually be coming with this, but 75 altogether actually for that. And I mean, I've got this one just here that you can see where a few of those have been used. Up to you how you decide, of course, to use them, but you can see used absolutely gorgeously.
That's the dye. We have the dye.
Yes, we do as well. So that's, again, I mean, so many of these go together. We've got the dye coming up next that you can see just there, the peeping cat dye.
So that one has been paper pieced. So you cut it twice, and then in a dark brown and a white. Yeah. And then we've taken the white and pieced them back in to the brown. Oh, it's like what we call paper piecing them.
That's brilliant.
So you glue the brown frame of the cat, and then you take the pieces of the white and you fit them back in, and that's how you get that two-tone effect.
It's an amazing effect as well, isn't it?
Paper piecing on flowers when you've got an outline of flowers as well. It's great.
It's fabulous. There's the dye as well, so if you want to get that, you can do. That's £9.99.
That sold the first time we bought that.
Did it sell out?
Sold out so quick.
I don't think we've got many again today. I think once again we have got a bit more stock, but it is very, very limited with how popular it was when it first launched. It's a perfect addition, isn't it, to do something a bit different as well, like we could see actually in that card just there. And it is the way it is, just peeping up. You can even
it's like I've got fish on my brain.
It is. Yeah. I'm thinking that wall acetate as well. That could be really nice to kind of go with this dye if you wanted to kind of pop them together. We have got stamps as well. So we've got cat stamps. We've also got cat stencils also. I think they're already on the web for you. It's well worth just jumping onto the web and, of course, taking advantage, because stamps and stencils also. Should we do another demo?
We will, if you trust me.
Of course we do, always.
Right, so because we get two of each, I've got two of the pieces of cardstock.
Brilliant.
And I've chosen this one. And I've got my scoreboard on the centimetre side, and we've scored at 7.5 and 15. Okay. And then I've taken the other one and I've done the same.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay? There is not a right and wrong way up, because the butterflies go every which way and the paw prints the same. So we don't have to worry about that. So you've got your two. Now, I am going to waste a little bit of card, but you can afford to.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. But if not, what you can do is do this with two plain pieces of A4.
Yeah.
Glue them together, like I'm going to do now, one inside the other.
Yes.
Like so. But you cut these panels and then put them on to the white.
Yeah,
but for speed, I'm doing it this way.
Okay.
Right, so what we're going to do is glue the one to the other. Okay. So we butt it up right to the edge. Okay, and then we fold in. So we've now got what we call like a double-fronted wardrobe opening card, like so.
Very nice.
Which is quite nice. Just something different for a change.
Yeah.
Then on here, you don't really want to cover that with the insert. You want to put something nice in there. So the insert is now going to be an outsert, and it's going to go on here. But this time, glue all the way round. Yeah. Because you don't want that floating. Trimmed it down a little bit, so it fits nicely on there. Yeah. Okay, so you can write it on there. Then we've got, again, because there's two sheets of toppers, we can take out the two borders.
Yeah.
We're going to have this one frame, and we're going to have the cat with the birthday cake on his head. I can't pick it up. There we go.
Oh, I do that.
On there.
Sometimes it's these desks, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So what we're going to do, to start off, we're going to put this. So we're going to put this first. Now, I don't normally put this on pads when it's inside because you've got enough closing in on it. So we're going to put that towards the top there. There's no right or wrong way up.
Yeah.
And we'll put this little kitty cat on here, making sure that that's the right way up.
Isn't the detail in these amazing as well? Because he looks like he's staring directly at you. It's so real in terms of the look of them.
It's like, hey, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, and then what we have is we've got our borders.
Yeah.
Here they are. So what we're going to do, because we've got two, is we're going to put a section on there.
Okay.
So I'm going to glue all along. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to start this end. Okay? And I'm going to put it there. Don't ever try and put it over your join because it's got a bend and it won't.
Yeah.
Okay? I would let this dry a little bit longer. I'm going to lose my, I've lost my thing. So we're going to put that one there and we're going to put the same, the other end. So if you close it, you can make sure it's going on the same place. Okay, and then we cut that off. You can put tape on and you can do it. Now I do need to get this, so I'm just going down for a moment.
You're okay. We're on the cat.
I'm back. Okay, and then we open that out and we leave that one for a minute that's stuck to me. There we go, and we put, now I'm going to cut this one. I don't like cutting, but sometimes you just have to because I can guarantee I get the wrong size. So that is going across there. So if I cut that there, we should be okay. Just a fraction under, because remember this has got to close round it.
Definitely.
And if you overshoot it, you're not going to get anywhere closed. All right. Close the one and you can see where it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's on there.
Perfect.
Then we've got a birthday cake tag, and we've got a have a happy birthday. So we're going to put pads on those. I'm just getting my little circle ones, which I'm sure will be, we sold them all out yesterday.
Yeah. They always sell out, don't they, as soon as they're put on?
Couldn't find it then, it was stuck to my finger. Okay. Again, you can add a little bit of ribbon to the tags because there is a hole if you wanted to just punch. It is a hole there.
Yeah, ready.
Right? So this one is going, have a perfect day on there. And this one is the cupcake on here.
Yeah.
So going through the centre, we have those. And then we have 4 little footprints.
Yeah.
So we're going to pop, I'm doing one little pad. It's so much easier.
Yeah, definitely, once they're on.
Okay, and the 4th one.
It's just sweet card, isn't
going on there. So we're going to put, you know, as if they're, get them the right way up. So we're going to put one up there. They're all the same. Because I've taken them off the 2 sheets. So we're going to put, and I'm going to put another one there. Doesn't matter which way around because the shapes are, as long as the paw print's sort of the right way up. So, and then we'll put another one up there. They don't have to be level. They just have to be on there. And that one is going about there.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then finally, from me to you, and we will put that on a little pad. Sorry, not from me to you, from meow to you.
From meow to you, even better.
Okay, from meow to you is going
That's there.
on there like so.
Perfect.
And we're
Oh,
done.
it's gorgeous.
So there we have a nice
Yeah.
double fronted,
Brilliant.
and he's going meow,
Meow. Meow to you.
meow.
I love that. You know, you're seeing from every single sample, you know, that I've got here that I've showed you as well, you can just create things so different from this amazing collection. Just to give you a quick recap of what we've got within this, we have got that Curious Cats, the little book that we're seeing here, 144 pages in this, 6 of each design that you can get as well. Amazing sizes, beautiful, beautiful detailing that we're actually seeing with this. If you want it on its own, it's there at £6.99. But of course, you do get your biggest saving by buying the whole collection together. So you've got that. You then, on top of that, get the toppers, and you get a huge amount of toppers. Again, more than one of each of these sheets. So you've got positivity, the best, not positivity, positivity. You see lovely sentiments on that. And as well, those lovely toppers that will pop out. A few of those are double layered as well. So of course, you can create amounts. You've then got the perfect day. Wishing you the most perfect day. My special boy, sentiments like that. And that's some of the footprints that you can see, of course, as well. We've got this one also, your Pawsome. We've got the great glasses on that. We've got the bow ties. So you've got a lovely sort of edge with that. And then I love Mew. Very clever, all the words they've come up with, isn't it? And again, fantastic opportunities.
I love that angry cat down the bottom.
Which one? This one here?
So, they look so upset.
He's not having a good day, is he?
If that's so, like, leave me alone.
Maybe that's a every day will get better kind of card. If somebody's feeling like, we've got your double-sided papers that, of course, you can get as well with this. Each side is different also, so it's not even like it's the same. You've got your inserts that we can come with this. You've also got your card stock. So there is just so much that's actually coming out of this. All of these beautiful, again, different designs that you can see. And then, of course, with the card, you could use it all. You could use separate bits. You could take parts that you wanted to use, like we were seeing kind of within the different samples, demos. You can see so many of these, absolutely beautiful. So all of that today at a £15 opportunity if you want to get it on split pay as well. Of course, it works so well with the adorable scoreable, with the acetate also, that are both on the website. Now, a few of you asking about the stamps, so let's just pop across to these for you as well. So there's a bundle for these stamps, so you've got 3 different opportunities. Now, should be £24. That's a really big size stamp, isn't it?
It is, it absolutely is. I think I've got one of that one stamped out there, so you can actually see
brilliant.
what it looks like. And there's another one, a good one here.
Oh, yeah,
to
lovely.
show. But that is just fabulous.
That's there. And then if you have a look at this one, we can see that one has been used to create this card. They're lovely how they're just peeping out again, aren't they? So really nice. Lovely detail in each of these. And then on top of that, you will also get this stamp as well. You know, if we pop that around, you can get an idea of how that will look when you stamp that out also. So that's where, quite cheeky these ones, aren't they? Quite naughty. The cat climbing frame right at the top, having a wonderful time there. And they're down £9 saving on those to £15.99 for all 3 of those. So that is an absolutely brilliant price, isn't it, to get them. Fabulous detail, as you can see in each of those stamps, and all 3 are different. And I sometimes think when you get bundles like this, you can keep them all. You could gift them. You could gift 2, keep one for yourself. And that's what's always brilliant about getting such a mix like that you've got. So well done, of course, if you manage to get those as well, because they've been very popular already.
And of course, finally, I think we haven't seen the masks.
We haven't seen the masks.
So that is, these are fabulous to do your backgrounds on your cards.
Have a little look at those masks that we can see just there.
Lots of kitty catties on there.
Yeah. Do you get both of these, or are these separate? I'm wondering. Have they
have we? Oh gosh.
Oh, they may have already gone. If we have any left, they will of course be on the website, but I think they may have already sold out on the web. So yeah, if we've got them and we get any more in stock, we'll pop them back onto the website for you. Don't forget as well about our early bird deal. Loads of you have taken advantage of this. Now this is brand new today. It's the first time we've brought the purple to you here at Hobby Maker. And what you've got here is your low-tack tape, which of course you use endlessly. And you have got here right from your 5mm, you've also got 10mm, 20mm, 30 and 40. So there's 50 metres in total on this. Yes, use it to hold your dies down. Use it to keep certain areas without your paintwork or anything like that. Or use this detail and keep it on as edges. There's something for everybody, isn't there, with this one, really?
Yeah, there is. And I mean, even if you just want to temporarily tack something, you know, if you've got no Post-it notes or sticky back thingies, and you want to just put something on the fridge, a little note, little bit of that.
Great idea.
You know, replaces a magnet.
Yeah, and looks really nice as well. And it's down to £6.99. It's launched today, brand new, which is why we've done an early deal price on it. It will, going forward, be £9.99, so just today at this price tag. So it's always best to get it on those first kind of deal days, to be honest with you, and that's what we've got there. On top of that, don't forget that initial Whopper topper selection that we had, where you're going to get all 4 of these. You can get them individually, apart from What a Guy. That one's sold out individually. They're £13.99 each, or you can get all of them for $34.99. So you've got beautiful kind of male looks in the What a Guy. I'll give you a really quick flip. I'm running out of time, but you can see the sort of looks that you can get in that one. You've also got gorgeous gardens. Every one of them is so different in terms of what you actually see in the centre of these. So it's going to be something for absolutely every occasion. Playful days, you know, have you got children? Do you want something fun? Do you want something that's going to make you smile? Do you want something that's, you know, very unique, something for a new baby, a birth? You know, there's just so much in this that's beautiful. And then you've also got, coming with it, on top of that, your delightful deco. And at the price that we are at, you are actually getting a full one of these for free and pretty much another half as well. So it is the best way to get it. But they're £13.99 on the web if you want them individually, apart from What a Guy. So much there. The acetate as well. Don't forget the adorable scoreable. We went down to the lowest price on the 100. Thank you so much. So you're next back in on the early morning on Friday.
Yes.
Same as me.
But I'm in
but
back
you're in before
on
that.
Thursday
afternoon.
for Hunky Dory. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So do join Pauline on Thursday. I'm like, where am I this week? What am I doing?
We'll see what's left of the tattoo.
I think when we're in on Friday morning, you're just going to have the crown left. Yeah. It would just be like, or you'll have just like, you know, the little heart at the bottom of one hand. And we'll be like, there we are, this is brilliant. Now, there is, thank you for my first show, making it so good. I've loved it.
Pleasure.
There is a lot more coming up on Hobby Maker. Don't forget to tune in at 1 o'clock, because we have got Tatter's Angel. We have also got Crafter's Companion on this afternoon, so from 1 until 6 o'clock. There'll be Dave joining you in the afternoon, presenting it with some more amazing guests. So please do join them. Coming up next, though, we have got Sewing Street. So if you love all of your crafting, then there is so much coming up on that show as well. So you don't want to miss that at all. And I will look forward to seeing you on Friday morning. And it will be me, you and Jason.
It will.
Yes. So please do join us Friday morning from 6.